I'm live, beautiful. What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Yours truly, Chrislevi13, back at it with another awesome live stream headed your way. And this one, as you can see by the stuff, I'm gonna be saying some stuff, and then I'll see if there's anybody in the chat yet. But we're just gonna be chill, have fun, talk directly to you all, and everything like that, and just talk about 12 years of creating content as Chrislevi13. If you're watching here live or after the fact, I just wanted to get live and I'll do it throughout the rest of the month. But talk about 12 years of Chrislevi13 because in 2012 I started this YouTube channel and everything like that, and since then, pretty much this YouTube has spawned me being everywhere else that I am on social media or have gone on social media. So the people that I've met, the people that are here or aren't here, the ups and downs, a lot of learning about things in this world or seeing things in this world, a lot of learning about myself, all because I started a YouTube channel. YouTube channel. Let me get all the stuff set up like I normally do. Once I get live and everything like that, and know that everything's going good and all that. Boom, boom, boom. I can have my phone messed up on the charger. Okay. But yes, we're here. I might pop into a game shortly or something like that, or something. But man, to be a person that has created content for 12 years, I remember growing up I'll say where I grew up in Memphis, and then I ventured out to the area around Memphis in the Mid South and all the different things, and going to all the southern states. I never thought, hey, I'd be a person doing this. I never thought gaming would be part of my everyday life. Music would be part of my everyday life. Wrestling, right? And I know I don't do these on the scales of where I think I should be or what could be or this or that, because I wake up and I wake up each and every single week. And if a week starts, say Sunday, which Sunday through Saturday, right? A week goes, right? I create content, but pretty much I work 40 hours at a grocery store. When I'm not doing that, I'm at home. And if I'm sitting here in this spot, it's usually me live streaming or consuming somebody else's content. If I'm not live streaming or consuming somebody else's content or playing through a game, I'm usually over there watching something there, whether it be wrestling or it be reality or it be a show that I'm going through or something like that and everything like that. Or I'm in that little section of a room right here called the vault and I'm playing songs that I used to play when I was in a band or doing this or doing that. And that's just kind of the life that I'm in. Now there's obviously things that happen outside of that. Where I go out of the room and I play music with my dad or I see the dogs or go out and see the neighbors or go to work or do this or do that. But man, it's crazy, that I started Chrislevi13 and that through me creating this, I've done let's plays, comedy videos, serious videos, updates, podcasts, long form content, short form content, done all this stuff because of one lonely little YouTube channel that I never thought I'd get 100 subscribers. Because when I started YouTube, man, getting 100 subscribers was cool. Getting 500 subscribers was cool. Now I'm at over 1,000, and I appreciate each and every single person that I have, that is subscribed to me, and everything like that. Because without y'all, there'd be no me. Because yeah, I could go out there and say, "Hey, I'm Chrislevi13 on this platform, that platform," but essentially I'd still be posting stuff. But would it be the person that I am today, seeing the things that I need, learn the things that I've learned? No, none of that. Without Chrislevi13 being what it is and everything like that, you know, and everything like that. Because without me creating this in 2012, yeah, it's 12 years and it's 2012 when I started this. And I'll explain what was the start of Chris Levi 13 and all that, what the journey was like for me and everything like that. And everything like that. But go ahead, get your questions asked for me and everything like that. Go all that and everything like that. And ask me as many questions you want to. Make sure you share the stream out and all that. And yeah. Hey, what's up, Solange? How you doing? Gorgeous. I'm doing all right. Today was better than yesterday, but it is what it is. Yesterday I came home and passed out and everything like that. But I'm doing all right. Doing all right and everything like that. I'll explain in just mere moments how I got my name and everything like that. So give me a moment, Solange, and I grab my phone so I can have my phone over, even though it's very low charge. Ooh, that heater was hot. But yeah. Boom, 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 boom. What's up, sis? What's up? What's up? So, how did I get 13 in my name? Well, I'm not gonna try to say my whole name, but if you find out my whole real name, cool, great, grand. But it was the end of 2011, early 2012, right? And I was thinking, my friend creates content. A friend that I went to high school with creates content. He does vlogs and he talks about wrestling, right? So I was like, well, he's called this, and a number. Well, I was like, okay, don't copy him. So I was like, what name do I want to do? And at that time, I just watched stupid little videos of cats and dogs and music videos and little wrestling clips and all that on YouTube, and never thought about, hey, there's a whole thing of wrestling content, whole thing of music, gaming content. There's a whole thing of martial arts content that I've watched for, anime content creators, and all that. Never thought that there was a whole world of that, even though it wasn't like it is nowadays of professionals now. There's still people out there doing it in very, very small bursts back then. And I was like, you know what? My first name, not my full first name, my first part of my first name, my middle name, and then my favorite number being 13. One of my favorite numbers being 13. So I was like, Chris Levi 13. Even though a lot of people, when they see me, they come in the chat and they're like, Chrislevi13, and I'm like, it's Chris Levi, like the jeans. I have to say like the jeans because then people are like, oh, okay. And that's where Chrislevi13 came from. So ask me questions and all that. And if you want me to start from why go, because I was like, one of my favorite numbers is 13, 24, 48, stuff like that. And some of it's from NASCAR and everything like that. But 13 was one of my favorite numbers. And my friend, he was Trey Cam 12. So I was like, you know what? If we're gonna create similar kind of content, why don't I just be 13? And that was one of my favorite numbers. And he's like, cool, go with it. Bam. And his name is Trey Cam 12 because his name was Trey. He was using a iPod at the time, iPod camera in his garage or around his house, and then he was 12. So I was like, well, why not be 13? And then we did it, right? And he's the guy that also I created a little garage band for like a couple months together with as well and everything like that. And it was just a guy that I did backyard wrestling with, did some in ring training with, and all that, and everything like that. We're not really friends anymore, but we've grown separate ways, and some stuff that I'll explain later happened and everything like that. But 13. So if you want to ask me any questions, or you just want me to go from the beginning of Chrislevi at 13 to now and just talk about it in my experience and content/creating, put a one in the chat and I'll just go into it and y'all can sit back, listen, and enjoy. Just gonna let the chat see if they want to just hear me just go on about it, because I'll start from 2012 to now and just kind of explain it and just let y'all just enjoy. So put a one in the chat if you want to hear that and everything like that. But yeah, and I'm just checking something real quick, and then I'll get back to the thing. I'm going to be here with my eyes shut. I've had too much screen time today. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Go for it. Okay. Cool. 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 For anybody that's ever, so I said the intro, and I'm going to start right now. So I've been live about 20 minutes. So I'm going to tell people, if you watch the stream, share it out with everybody. Tell them to come to the 20-minute mark, and then we'll start you on a journey and everything like that. Because I'm Chrislevi13 and everything like that. What's up, Jinxie? I'll say hello to anybody that comes to chat and answer any questions, but I'm starting on my journey. So around the 20-minute mark, if you share the stream out, let people know that I'm going to start about my journey from 2012 to now. So basically, I went into high school and I met this guy, and we knew we liked wrestling, right? And everything like that. We did backyard wrestling together. We did two backyard wrestling shows together. We did backyard wrestling. We did two backyard in-ring wrestling shows. We went to Raw. We did SmackDown together. Did stuff. Created a band called Forever Gone together and everything like that, and just started creating content, right? I'm live on YouTube and Twitch right now, so if you want to watch on either platform, go ahead and everything like that. But we created content, right? Because we would just be, I would just be, and everything like that. And we were always hanging out because once I graduated high school, he was still in high school, and I basically was like, I'm always hanging at his house. He lives like about less than a mile from where I work. I could stay there, get up in the morning, walk to work, basically, right? And that's what I did for a long, long time, and that's how I stayed fit and in shape. But throughout that time, we created a friendship, and he was doing his stuff, and then I started doing my stuff. And he said, "Do what I do, but add your own little spin to it." And I said, "Well, I play the guitar." He said, "Well, play the guitar, do that." And then that's what happened. I created the Rock and Roll Wrestling Show on YouTube. Guitar intro was a little bit of riff, and then go into it, talk about things I see and that I like in music, things that I saw on Raw, SmackDown, blah blah blah. Right? Did that for a while. Did update videos, and I did some comedy videos. I did one of those sped up videos when those things were popular and everything like that. And then it ventured on from that. And then eventually, when we weren't doing that content, right? When me and him weren't crazy, we would be on Skype all the time. And we met a variety of people. And when we weren't doing Skype, we were doing RP wrestling, which is role play wrestling through groups on YouTube, right? So somebody create a group and say, "Hey, I own this federation," blah, 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 right? We get people to help run it and write matches out and do all that. And basically, between all that, there was a point where I was creating content and I was like uploading a few gaming clips. I uploaded funny videos. I uploaded a rock and roll show. I uploaded this. I uploaded just silly, just not taking anything serious. It's just I have an idea, put it out there. I have an idea, put it out there. Right? It wasn't until late 2014, 2015 when I guess late 2014 when the idea spawned, and then it was into 2015 and 2016 where I was like, I'm watching Markiplier, the early stages of Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, and I guess I was watching Rooster T. Yeah, Rooster T was one of them. The Creatures, PewDiePie, old Dashy clips, skits, and all this stuff. The website guy with the glasses, which is I am the next technology critic. I remember, so you don't have to, and all that stuff. And I was like, we like talking about all this stuff on fitting 7, 8 hours on Skype talking to each other, right? Imagine putting that on YouTube, and because we don't always want to be on camera, you have the gameplay there to add to our conversation, so we can make jokes about the game or what we're doing or be serious with this. And I was the dog shits, but I wasn't the worst in the world. And we created Mayhem Gaming Society. So we still had our own YouTube channels, but we had a group channel where we had 7 days in a week, 3 people, 2 let's plays from each person, which 6 days, and then the other day would be group day, right? So I did Mondays, Tuesdays. One of them did Wednesdays and Thursdays. The other one did Thursdays and Saturdays, right? And we did that, right? And then eventually from that we started saying, hey, let's do live streams as well. So we started live streaming on Twitch, right? And then we live streamed on Twitch. If you're liking the story, put a 1 in the chat. We live streamed on Twitch, right? So we're like, okay, let's rotate each other live streaming on Twitch on Friday nights, right? And because we had no editing software, what we would do is I had a personal YouTube channel. He had a personal Twitch. We all had personal Twitches. And at that time, we would use the highlight feature on Twitch. And we'd go live. I'd go live playing a game for an hour, right? Then I'd be like, well, hey, I can do I find a good point to end this episode. Boom, boom, here, 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 here. Then with the then I'd be like, okay, let me highlight it, and then highlight 15 minutes here. Boom. 17 minutes here. Boom. And then you'd highlight it, it'd make a clip on Twitch, and then you import that clip from Twitch to YouTube, and then our buddy of ours would make thumbnails, and eventually we'd add an intro onto everything and all that and everything like that. And our first channel, boom, got shut down. Well, we did another channel, and at the time, me and my friends had saved up money, and I got the Xbox One Halo edition. He got the PS5 white PS4 at the time, not PS5, but PS4 that was the Battlefront one and everything, the Star Wars one and everything like that. And our other friend would do PlayStation and or PC content. He lived out of state, right? And everything like that. So we did that, right? So I was like playing these different Halo and Borderlands and all that stuff on the Xbox for the channel, right? And everything like that. And then eventually we did that for a while and all that. But then there came a point where they thought I was the one in the wrong. Maybe I might have been, but they thought I was holding the channel bound back. So they said, hey, go work on your own channel, and maybe we'll see if you can come back. Well, I went and did that, and during the time I did that, they deleted all my videos on that channel. They started calling me, not calling me by my name, calling me former, saying that I had bad intros and this and that. And then I found some scummy stuff that people were doing, not even on YouTube, about me from another friend, and I'm like, that's just not right, and everything like that. And the last time that I really know that I ever talked verbally to these two guys in a call together was on Skype, telling both these guys, hey, y'all told me to go work on my content. Y'all told me to do this, and I said, I love you guys, and it was 2016 early 2016 when I did this. At boom. At the same time, I was in a band, right? And I was in a band from March, April, May, June, July, August. For almost 7 months, we played almost every weekend, or at least twice a month. We practiced every week, and everything like that. And then they eventually kicked me out of the band that me and dad was in and all that. Then they said I was holding them back. We had 3 guitar players, 2 singers, a drummer and a bass player. Thought I was holding back, and I was like, man, I got kicked out of a band. I got kicked out of a gaming group that I was in. They only left creating content on that channel for one more year, and everything like that, and all that. And towards the end of that year, my beginning of the next year, I still had all this equipment, and I wanted to buy more stuff and continue doing it because I started doing just Let's Plays. I wasn't even streaming really at the time, other than what I did with them, and because of that, in 2017, my mom, I just went full time at my job. My mom's like, "You like playing music, right?" I was like, "Yeah." Well, play music until you can't play anymore. She's like, "You like your wrestling, right? Well, watch it, enjoy it. If you want to pursue it, go. It's not affecting anybody. Go do that." Thank you for coming on in, hit that like button. And then she said, "You like creating content, right? Well, keep creating. They're not gonna hold you back." And everything like that. I was like, yeah, you like gaming, right? Well, keep doing your games, right? I was like, okay, and everything like that, and everything. And I was just like, okay. And then that year, I bought my webcam that I got. I got my mic that I use for music, set it up for me to help be able to do stuff with and do all this other stuff. And then eventually I started seeing people like RGT85 and Spawn Wave and different people throughout the time. And then I met Rax the Great and all these other people. And one thing I can say about Rax the Great is he spent one night years ago telling me how to use. I don't use XSplits anymore, but he told me how to the ins and outs of how to use XSplit. Who are the 3 people watching? Let me know. And if you want to ask me a question, Jinxie, go ahead and ask it. How to use XSplits, how to add my camera to it, how to do different settings, and basically the beginning steps of that. And eventually I went on to I've used XSplits, Streamlabs, OBS. I've streamed straight from my PlayStation. I've streamed straight from an Xbox. I've done all these different things over the years as Chrislevi13, right? And I've met many different people because I live stream. I've met Stitched, met Big Eagle Game, met Jinxie, met Solange, met my friend Katie, met the Chillcast guys, which Stitch knows who they are. You know, which is Rob Regal, NX Revolution, uh, Studio Nintendo used to be Nintendo Direct, you know, Nintendo, right? Because his name's Nick and everything like that. Avedon Smith, Rax the Great, we're all part of that. You know, Your Player too. I met the Game Looters. I met Player Essence. I've talked to RGT85. What's I seen so many different people because of that, and that was in 2017. And then in 2017, from there on, I started when I started doing better, and then eventually we moved from the house I lived at for almost 20 years to a house that we lived at for a couple years, and then eventually moved here, right? Well, I've done all that stuff, and throughout that time, I created the podcast. I started sharing why I have this guitar, that guitar. I started learning how to make music clips and all that, gaming clips, and the Chillcast. I wasn't like a permanent member, but I was like every couple weeks I'd be on, or every other week I'd be on to have an extra guest like that. And the same thing happened with the Loot Cast and all that, which are podcasts that have come and gone and everything like that. And I still hopefully everybody that's ever been done any of that's still thriving. And I've met Dank Meme, and I met all these different people, and most people I met know on social media is because I created Chrislevi13. Because I created Chrislevi13, I went and did Instagram and Twitter and Twitch, and I've been on Vine when that was a thing, and Tout when that was a thing, and Mixer when that was a thing, and I've been on Trovo, and I on my PlayStation and my Xbox and Epic. I'm Chrislevi13 on Warzone. I'm Chrislevi13 on this and that. I'm all Chrislevi13 everywhere. And when I started, I was a stuttering, babbling buffoon. I would sit there and try to record a video, and then I'd have 2 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds videos that I'd go delete because I didn't really know how to edit. Now, a lot of times when I do videos, I'll sit there and have an intro thought in my head, and I'll sit there and click start and say, "Hello, everyone. Yours truly, and today we're going to talk about blah blah," or go right into what we're going to talk about, and then explain it, and then say, "Hey, hope sit back, relax, blah blah," and then I'll cut it right, and then I'll go into the next part. Will be basically me doing the video, right? I don't do a lot of cuts like other people. You know, it's not that I can't. It's just that I don't know that all the stuff that goes into that, and I haven't really delved too much in that. So I do what works for me, right? It's like with me, my stream stuff. Do I remember everything that I did to make everything the way it is now? No, but it's not saying that I couldn't learn it just like that, you know, and all that. And doing this YouTube stuff has helped me fix my stuttering and become better as a person, and make me more accountable to myself, you know, because I've seen a lot of people come and go. I've seen people that I've met through because I created content that I thought, hey, I'd have a wanted a lifelong brotherhood with them, or sisterhood, or friendship, or whatever you want to call it, right? With these people. But then they show their true colors, and we're not friends anymore. And it's just a lot of stuff that I've seen and met and dealt with. But without YouTube, I wouldn't be the gamer that I am. I wouldn't be the musician I am. I wouldn't be the son I am. I wouldn't be the person. People say, "Well, why all YouTube?" Because YouTube helped me explore and learn more about the guitar and music and the overall sounds of music. That not just watching music on the MTV, VH1, whatever music station's on, or the radio, or what I saw in person could teach me. Watching YouTube helped me not only see what I saw in Monday Night Raw and SmackDown and TNA at the time, but SmackDown, Raw, AEW, all the wrestling that I watched. But also let me see podcasts and learn more about these wrestlers and these people and these shows and the inner workings of things. Things. Me playing a game like, I'll just throw one out there real quick. I'm gonna go into an older game. I'll throw the Borderlands series. Me watching YouTube let me know more of the lore of Borderlands because somebody made it a lore video and said and basically what their lore video was is, hey, I've played every single Borderlands game, but also I've gone to the website for 2K or Gearbox and seen whatever they said about that. But yet if there was a comic or there was a little short or anything made around this game or Dead by Daylight or Diablo or Jack and Dexter, there's people that done that do this work that did more work than I would do, but work that I've looked at and been like, damn, that's tight. If they go find all these different things, like from social media or from ads they put out at GameStop and stores to promote these games, and then they break it down and they're like, did you see this Easter egg, or did you see this, or did you see that, and everything like that, and all this to create these different things, and I like watching those inner workings of things because that, but also me creating YouTube and doing all the stuff that I've done in the past to now it's 95% me live streaming compared to everything else because of my work schedule and because of life and everything like that. I appreciate every viewer, every person who's ever interacted with me. Obviously we all have the good, the bad, the ugly, right? If you would agree, you would agree, right? Put amen in the chat, I guess, or something. But doing that, it's been able to say, hey, I got a reason to, hey, I normally wouldn't play this game, but I got a reason now to play this game. And then because I played this game on stream, I now have an appreciation for this game. And now I want to play the third one, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, whatever, however many games are in this series, and everything like that. Or hey, because I played this game, I realized there's other people that like this game. Or hey, I like AEW, I like playing video games, but why I play video games, sometimes mentioning, hey, I saw what Will Ospreay did on Dynamite, or hey, I saw what Chris Jericho did back when the Festivalship of Friendship was Kevin Owens towards the end of his WWE tenure and everything like that. And I mentioned it in the live stream, and somebody says, "Oh yeah, boom," or somebody says, "Because I did this," and everything like that. And I can honestly say, every person that I've ever met or interacted because of this, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to sit here and say, hey, I have a PS5. Would I like to have a Xbox Series S or X? Yeah. Would I like to have a more updated version of the Elgato capture card? Fuck yeah. Would I love to have a better webcam? Yeah. Would I like to have an Elgato, a more premium version of a Blue Yeti mic, the Blue mics, or maybe the Elgato mic or something? Well, yeah, anybody would want that stuff because that's better creation or better content. But because I went live, because I created content, and everything like that, I'm here. And I wouldn't be half the person I am without this because if I feel like if I was just a person to just live life, just, hey, I'm gonna work, come home, consume content, go back to work, come home, consume content, then I wouldn't be half the wrestling fan I am, half the musician I am, half the person I am. I wouldn't have met any of you all without this. And I'm blessed to have met everybody that is here, and everything like that. And I played through so much stuff on the hours of Warzone and Fortnite and wrestling games and Dead by Daylight and stuff like that and Ratchet and Clank and all these different things because of this. But I'm thrilled that I've done that because I wouldn't have met anybody without social media, without content, and everything like that. And it's crazy to say, but it's the real truth and honestly, and everything. I know I'm not perfect in the camera right now, but give me a moment. But I can honestly say that me creating anything that I've created on social media, from a thumbnail to the way my streams look to something, and in this time, not just what I've done for myself, but I've been, because of what I did, I got to help other people out that did do this, and help other people get artwork done. And met Stitch, who created the art that you see right there, the Vault Squad thing, and then he created like the art that I display on my starting soon and end soon and be right back, or when I just go to my just gaming channel chat thing where my PNG tuber pops up and all this stuff. It's because of people like Stitch that I love the art that he does and everything. And I've had offers for other people to come by and say, hey, I want to do your art, I want to do this, make it more professional. But I like what Stitch does. I like his things. There's more things I want to do with Stitch in 2025 and everything like that. And everything like that. So if you got any questions you want to ask me, feel free to ask me a question. If you did not hear me just talking, I guess I'll start around the 20-minute mark or so, 21 minute mark, 21 minute mark, when you rewatch this and you kind of get a glimpse of the past that I've done, because it's been wild to sit there and say Snapchat or Kick or Skype or YouTube or Discord or PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live or this or that. It's because of Chrislevi13. Because yeah, I could have probably done those things as Chrislevi13 and never been on social media and never be doing this right here. It's still just been, hey, add me on Epic or but because of this, I'm here right now. Do I know what the next 10 years will bring me? No, I don't. But I will explain in a moment because I'm about to go get me a drink. Some stuff that I would like to still achieve, some things I still like to do, and some other things. But I want to answer any questions you got. Share the stream out. Let me go grab a drink, and then I'll go back to putting the stream up for me to be able to see the chat because I do not see this chat right now. I do not see a single bit of the chat. But thank you all for being here. Thank you for everybody who's interacting with me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Discord, Snapchat, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, or any other social media platform out there. Thank you. I'm going to grab me a drink, and I'll be right back to answer your questions and just talk and maybe put a game up and play it for like in 30 minutes, an hour. I don't know. I'm a little tired, but I just want to let you know I just need a drink. Okay? Be right back. Let me go grab my drink, and I'll be right back, everybody, to answer your questions. Whoa. I'm back. We're back. Let me pop the chats up so I can see both of them. So who's all here? Give me a roll call. Who's all here? And any questions you got about this and everything like that? Because there's several points that I wanted to show in here and everything like that. So, thank you, Jinxie, Foxman, and Stitch, and Solange, the 4 people showing up and everything like that. You know. But I'm gonna go through something. I'm gonna go through something really quick. Let me pop a program on real quick, just so I can make sure the program's on and everything like that. And then I'm gonna go through something. It's gonna be several scenes you're gonna see, but I want to show you something as well because of content creation. Because of me wanting to create content, be a better streamer as well, because you can consider me mainly a streamer because the thing, but I consider myself a content creator streamer because I don't just stream. I sometimes create a video, sometimes create shorts, reels, TikToks, so on and so forth. But this is like in my main setup. I have like a couple others that I've used before, but my main setup that I currently use because I wanted to go live, because I wanted to be a better streamer, I've created all these different scenes, and I'll go through a set of scenes starting now, so you can just get a good glimpse of what I'm using. And I'm using Streamlabs desktop to do this. I know some people they use OBS because it's less on your screen, computer, and all that, but you can do this in both of them. But here we go. Here's my starting soon scene where I created the video that I put on there and put in a loop, and then all the stuff that's not moving is stuff that I put over the video itself so that it could give it a little bit of a pop and everything like that. Then you go right here to my just chatting scene. That's me just sitting in my chair showing the vault and everything like that. So you see like where I play music at and all that. And when I play music, you see those music clips. I have a little table, side table right here that I put a camera, put my phone on or something like that, and then I kind of let it record that way, so you can see that. You know, when I don't want to be, when I just don't want to be on the screen, there I can have my PNG tuber on here. Wow, the one this Stitch made this for me, and I'm using a program to make it run. And everything like that. Then you've got a zoomed in version of me that I figured out how to do this. I basically just make the camera bigger and everything so it looks zoomed in on me. So when you look at me, I'm zoomed in and everything like that. Then you got my live scene for whatever I play the game, so you can see the gameplay and see me. I know people move their stuff around, but I feel like this is the best for me on most games. And everything like that. Then there goes the game only scene, which has my thing, and usually when I do that, I do like this, so that it shows me holding a gaming controller while I play the game with you all. And the teeth, the mouth opens up when I move. And I have one which just like an intermission one. Basically, it's me in the game side by side, so the game's bigger, so you can see me bigger and the game bigger, but equal. There's that. If I never need to take a break, and y'all not be here, I might play some music and be right back. And then there's the ending soon screen, right? And I've got some camera effect one right here that I try to use, which that's fully what you see with my camera, but I ended up in the just Nietzsche thing screen, right? But that's something that you learn as a content creator. If you really, 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 really think, hey, in my life, I don't want to just work my job, but you want to do anything that's in the entertainment field. Like if you want to play guitar, you've got to learn and adapt and learn how to. And it's not just, oh, I can play the guitar, but what do you got to do? Yeah, I could just sit there and play that guitar, but if I don't know how to work then how do I make that electric guitar work, right? So I've got to learn that, and I got to learn how to use the pedal board and do these different things to make it be the way that I want it or need it. It's like me creating content. I'm on YouTube. Well, I can't just upload. I mean, you could. There's people that do it and do well at it, but I gotta learn how to upload and put an intro or an outro, or put end titles, or put this, and this on my stream, so that I can say the goal on YouTube is 2,000 subscribers. The goal on Twitch is hitting 175, and the goal, and if you hit the subscribe button, you become part of the Vault Squad, and everything like that, And if you want to know why I say bada bing, bada boom, well, you think about it. I am the nostalgia critic. I remember, so you don't have to. He had an intro to all his nostalgia critic funny videos that he does talking about older movies, right? And everything like that, from Home Alone to this, that, to the other thing, right? So I thought, well, he does that. Well, why not do? Hello, everyone. Yours truly, Chrislevi13, because it's like that, but also like a note, because in a note you say yours truly in a letter. So I'm telling him yours truly, because I'm truly to be here. Yours truly, and I'm me, Chrislevi13. That's my name, right? Why do I say at the end of it, do me the biggest favor, always stay awesome? Because the favor that I'm asking you is something that anybody in the world, man, woman, young or old, can do, and that is to simply stay awesome, stay positive, stay good. Because I'd rather you be happy than frowning. I'd rather you be smiling and cheering than crying and not in a good mood, and everything like that. It's me being who I am as a person. I've learned a lot about myself and others because you go live. And everything like that. And if there's anything else you want to know, feel free to ask me questions right now. If you got a question, Jinxie, Foxman, anybody, feel free. I'm gonna give you a moment. If y'all don't say anything, then I will talk a few more minutes and then probably wrap it up if nobody asks me a question, because that's really my journey, and I got my little part that I said about some goals and some things that I want to achieve and everything like that, which I'm gonna end on and everything like that. But yeah. So if nobody says anything in the next 30 seconds or so, I'm gonna do my little thing. So outside of the journey that you heard me be on these different podcasts and everything like that and these different things that I did let's plays and long form content, short form content, learned all these different things, and everything like that. It's like, hey, I play used to be these little guitar clips, but I'm doing them because I learned them on YouTube or because I was in a band, and everything like that. But going into 2025, this being the last month, and we got less than 20 days left in the year, you know, everything like that. So it's like, well, we got about 25 days left in the year, 26, 27 days left in the year, like that, because it's only December 5th. But I can honestly say in 2025, would I love to be at 2K? That's going to be a goal that I'm going to try to get. There's 500 more people to hit that subscribe button. Tweet your boy, Chrislevi13, to be at 2K subscribers. Do I want to hit 175 on Twitch? Yeah. Do I constantly go live on Twitch just to go live on an extra platform? No. I would like to grow on Twitch. Twitch right now, if you wanted to, and you said, "Hey, I monetarily want to support Chrislevi13," you can go there, slap that, and I'd give you something bonus on there. And if I got, and if, just theoretically, if I got a bunch of people that said, "Hey, I want to subscribe to you on Twitch," and I had like a handful or two of people who subscribe to me on Twitch. Would I disregard the YouTube channel? No, I still do everything that I'm doing on the YouTube and Twitch. But that those times that I do just streams on Twitch on YouTube and I leave out Twitch, well, there'd be times where I just do Twitch streams because y'all would be like, hey, this is exclusive to Twitch and Twitch only, and maybe I'd build a following there doing stuff like that, But 2K is what I want to hit on YouTube, 175, possibly 200 on Twitch if I could hit it in next year, and everything like that. If people continue to watch at least me through stream at least 3 times a week and give me at least 15, 20 minutes of your watch time to give me constantly probably 5 hours or more every stream of watch hours, then I could maybe in a year or two be monetized, and then we could have memberships here. Because I only need to make 3K to get memberships on YouTube, and then that, and everything like that. And then other things I would like to achieve is maybe get an Xbox Series X in the next year or S in the next year, and then maybe meet some of y'all one day and everything like that. But also get some of the games that I've been keeping my eye on and everything like that. But more importantly, just continue to grow as a person in my knowledge of music, wrestling, gaming, YouTube, Twitch, social media. Continue to do my job and make sure that I make my family and the people that are around me in my life and you all that contact me outside of here. Make sure that you all get that pie, get that bread. You continue to subscribe and stay strong and do good, and everything like that. Because I want to see us all thrive in life, day in, day out, and everything like that. So if I can look myself at the end of 2025 and say, hey, I hit 2K subscribers on YouTube, I hit 200 on Twitch, and I'm still doing this, then cool, great, grand. But you could sit there and I could sit there and at the end of 2025 and be like, hey, I've done this for 13 years. I'm going to make 14 my last year. Boom, or 13, or because, hey, hello, everybody. I'm yours truly, Chrislevi13. And y'all see 13 is at the end of my name. Well, 13 is the end of my role. 13 years as content. I'll still be around playing games, consuming content, consuming what y'all do and everything like that. But I'm done. But we'll have to see what life leads me. But you never know. What y'all do might make me keep going. What life here does might continue to make me, or maybe what y'all don't do, or what life doesn't do, maybe makes me change the road. I don't know, but I do know that if anybody's listening to me right now, you got love in your heart because I send you love your way. If you if you like the knowledge that I put out there, put a one in the chat if you like the knowledge that I speak, the stuff that I talk about. Put one in the chat. And if you appreciate listening to 12 years of Chrislevi13 content creating everything, from little things about guitar or this or that, I appreciate the fuck out of each and every single one of you all, and always will, because this could all be gone like that. You know, my one of my big I can't my big one of my biggest supporters. She passed away almost a year and 10 months ago. She's up there watching over me, and she's the one that was always behind me. That when other people would doubt me and say this and that about my job, or me this and that because I didn't drive for a while, or this and that about my music, she was always supporting me, even when she was sick, sick, sick. Still supporting, still wanting the best for me, and everything like that. And there's been times where I've sat here and I have gone live, but yet mentally I'm not there. I've gone live because if I went live and I played a video game for you all, the World War III that's happening in my life would seem to, for that hour, that 2 hours, that 3 hours, however long I was there, would seem to disappear. And I would feel like if that's disappearing, that's all gone, and I'm able to experience this with you all throughout this video game, that's cool because then I go to sleep feeling like, hey, in those 24 hours that day, those 2 hours that I was live streaming, I got to get away from all the craziness, the hustle bustle of work, or the bitching and the moaning at work, or this or that. And I appreciate that y'all listen to me. So truly, from my heart, I bow to each and every single one of you all because I'm no better than the person that lives in that house or that house or that house. We all go through different things, different walks of life. We do not all put on the same pair of shoes. We all go to Walmart or to Nike or to the Foot Locker or to whatever store you go to buy your shoes, and you put on shoes, right? We might buy the same pair of shoes and say, hey, man, I like your shoes. We're the same. But they're going to be the same pair of shoes? No, because he's not going to put those shoes on that you put on. We all walk a different life. We all may breathe the same air, but we all see things differently. Some people see with 20/20 vision. Some people don't. Some people, we all talk different. We all are built different. Some of us are big. Some of us are this. Some of us got big this, big that. Small this, small that. But it's because of everything you're looking at. Not everybody's gonna have the same PlayStation controller that, because some people may have an X controller, but their triangle is not working right, or this or that. There's maybe people that if you look at my games on their PlayStation, I play a lot of Fortnite. Well, so there might be somebody that plays a lot of Warzone and then other games in between. There might be somebody that strictly I play Battlefield or something. There's people out there that do that, but it's whatever you like, and be individual with you. Because if I could say anything to anybody that ever wanted to create content, ever wanted to go streaming, and say, you're on the small side. Yeah, I'm on the small side of things, but even though I'm on the small side of things, I can say that if you do this because you love it, you like it, cool, great, grand. Don't do it just because everybody else does it, or because your friend does it. You gotta have something you gain out of it. What do you gain out of you going live? Well, I love going live. Well, why do you love it? Well, because my friends do it, and I can do it now, and I can be popular like them. That's not a good enough justifiable reason. I like going live because I get to meet people. Whether it's the same people that keep coming by, eventually somebody's gonna come new's gonna come by and say, hey, I want to support that guy. But even if nobody new comes by for months on end, the people that do come in get to learn more about me, or get to learn more about a video game that maybe they want to play, or get to hear me talk about this, or maybe them watching me is an escape from what's ever going on in their world, and they want to see put a smile on their face, or because they think I'm a good guy, they want to sit there and see me win, so they want to support that. It's all these different facets of things that go on. And my opinion may not be no better than if Stitch was sitting here doing this, or Jinxie was sitting here doing this, or anybody that's ever been anybody. So I appreciate you all. I'm gonna go out of here 1 hour in. deuces out because nobody's saying anything in the chat. But I do appreciate everybody that's watching. I know y'all being silent and everything like that. But I appreciate you all. If y'all would have been interacting a little bit more, maybe we would jump into a game or something. But you know, are being kind of silent, so I'm gonna go get lay down, get my back to feeling better, and go work tomorrow. And I'll be here Saturday. And if I'm not doing anything Saturday, I might try to set up a longer 3+ hour stream for you all and everything like that. And next week we'll be starting episode 3 of Life is Strange. Monday or Tuesday is episode 3 of Life is Strange with yours truly, Chrislevi13. Will it be a full episode? I don't know. Will it be 2 parts or 3 parts? I don't know, but we're gonna play episode 3 of Life is Strange and see where the story's going and everything like that. I've really enjoyed it so far and everything like that. Outside of that, continue playing some Fortnite, and maybe I might have to move some stuff to my external hard drive, and maybe we'll download it, try the newest update into the Warzone. But anyway, couldn't do what I do without you guys. Appreciate you all. Love you all. I'll see you all on the flip side doing the biggest favor of all, and that is what? Stay awesome.